Hey guys, Julie here, and today I'm going to be introducing you to my guinea pigs. I have 3 male guinea pigs. They're all American short-haired guinea pigs, and I'm just going to basically be talking you through their names, their backstories, and all of that. So I'm just going to get right into it because I know all of you guys just want to see the pigs. Alright, so this here is Reese's. This is the first guinea pig that I've ever gotten, and my other guinea pigs are going nuts now because they hear him munching away. But they'll get their treats soon. But yeah, so this is Reese's. I've had him for almost 3 years now. I got him on my 18th birthday, which was September 21st, 2018. He was a gift from my ex-boyfriend, actually. And when we got him, I was actually really upset because you need ID to adopt an animal, and because you have to be at least 18, and all I had was school ID, so they didn't let me adopt him because I needed like official state ID. So my ex's sister actually had to come and pick him up for us, and then her boyfriend ended up driving us home, and on the way there, Reese's got a little bit scared, and he ended up peeing in the back seat of this guy's car, and I felt so bad because I wasn't really that cool with him, like I didn't know him that well, so I felt really bad, but he ended up being like really chill about it. He was okay, like he wasn't mad, and thankfully he had like leather seats, so we were able to just like quickly wash it off. But yeah, I'm filming this video in July. I don't know when it'll be up, but on September 21st, 2021, aka in 2 months, I will be 21, and I will have officially had this little guy for 3 years, and he just stole the celery and then he dropped it. But yeah, so this is my little guy. I'd say that I'm like bonded with him more out of all the other pigs, and he's like more comfortable with me. He definitely is the most social out of all of my guinea pigs, but I think that's just because I've had him for so long. Like compared to the other two I've only had for about a year, a little bit less than a year. So he is very socialized now, and he's pretty bonded to me. And he's not really that he's like completely unbothered by everything. I'll have dance parties, I'll be making like really loud noises, you'll hear me vacuuming and stuff, and he just does not care. He will sleep through it. He is an older boy, so he does sleep a lot now. And yeah, I got him when he was like around 2, so he's probably around 5 now. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's Reese's. He doesn't care. Look, Reese's, that's you. Can you see? Yeah, he just wants his little celery stick. Yeah. Alright, so this is the second guinea pig. This is Simba, and here you go. He's looking for his celery. I actually got Simba a week after one of my other guinea pigs passed away. So exactly 1 month after I got Reese's, so on October 21st, I got another guinea pig, and his name was Oreo, because guinea pigs can't live alone, and I wanted Reese's to have a friend. But about a year and 9 months later, Oreo ended up passing away from paralysis. So he had like a bunch of health conditions during the time that I've had him. He had like respiratory infections, he had fungal infections, just like there was always something popping up with him. And I would constantly be taking him to like the vet and like trying to nurse him back to health. But he did ultimately end up passing away from paralysis because he was like paralyzed from the waist down. He couldn't use his legs, he couldn't walk, he couldn't go to the bathroom properly, he wasn't eating. I tried to syringe feed him, and he wouldn't take it, like nothing worked. And I actually got Simba like 1 week after he passed away, and I felt really bad for getting another guinea pig so soon, but I did it anyways just because after Oreo had passed away, Rhesus was crying at night, and he was like looking for him, and he was like sniffing around the cage, and he just looked really sad. And I know that sometimes guinea pigs can like go into depression if their cage mate passes away, so I got Simba here to be his friend, his new little piggy friend. And it was actually really cute when I first brought Simba home because Simba was a baby, and he was scared of everything, and he wouldn't come out of his little hidey house to eat unless Rhesus came with him, and Rhesus was always like watching over him and made sure to like be his protector, I guess, and it was really adorable. But now sadly they don't live together. I mean, they kind of do. They're like in the same cage, but I have them separated because the cage is like divided into 2 halves, and then like Rhesus is in 1 half, and then Simba and my other guinea pig are in another half, and I'll explain that later. In terms of his personality, I would definitely say that he's like one of my sweetest guinea pigs. He's really nice and kind. He is like the least likely out of all of my guinea pigs to pick a fight. My other guinea pig, Snickers, will like take his vegetables from him, and instead of like going and trying to get them back, he comes crying to me and complaining, and it's really cute because I always have to give him extra vegetables. Also, my other guinea pig and Rhesus don't really get along, and whenever they start arguing, Simba tends to get in the middle and like try to get them to calm down, because Simba's like, I feel like you could put him with any guinea pig and he will be friends with them. He's not very picky, and yeah, he's just super cute, and he's like my baby. That's how I treat him. I treat him like he's the baby. Yeah, you're the baby. He's really into the celery stick right now. Alright, so last but not least, we have this little guy, and his name is Snickers because he reminds me of a Snickers bar because he's brown, and then he has that little caramel drizzle thing going on over here. Here you go. So I got Snickers about a week after I got Simba because since Rhesus is like an older boy, he just likes to sleep all the time, and I kind of felt bad because when I got Simba, he was so young and he would always want to like run around and play, and he would always wake up Rhesus and try to play with him, and I kind of felt bad, so I was like, let me get another guinea pig that's around the same age as Simba so that they can have fun together and play together. And that worked out pretty well for a while. They actually all lived very peacefully together. But then Rhesus got sick and I had to separate him from the other 2. And when he got better, I tried to put him back into the cage with the both of them. But this guy, he's a little meanie, he started fighting with him and he did not want him back into the cage. So I've tried to like rebond them since then, but it just wouldn't work because Snickers will just pounce at Rhesus any chance that he gets. So now it's like I just have Rhesus in one section and then Simba and Snickers in another section. They're still right next to each other, so they can still see each other and talk to each other, but there's a divider in between them, so they can't fight because this little guy is very, very feisty. He hates being held. He hates being picked up. The other 2 guinea pigs, if I hold them without like having some kind of treat in my hand, they will be okay. This one, he hates it. unless I have something to feed him in my hands, he will start freaking out. He doesn't like being held. He gets very angry with me, and he wants to be put back into his cage right away. I don't know why. At first I thought it was because like maybe he wasn't too comfortable with me just because I haven't had him for that long. But I've had him for pretty much the same amount of time that I've had Simba, and Simba's pretty cool with me. Simba doesn't mind it that much. So I think it's just like his personality. He just does not like being held. He is also very mean. He is definitely the meanest out of all three of my guinea pigs. He will constantly be teeth chattering at Reese's, which if you don't know what teeth chattering is, it's basically just a sound that guinea pigs make when they are angry at another guinea pig, or angry at you, or even just like at their overall situation. And yeah, and for no reason too. Like Reese's will just be eating and minding his own business, and Snickers will see him and start teeth chattering at him just to remind him like, hey, I don't like you. But yeah, he also bullies Simba sometimes. They don't really fight too much just because like, well, they get along actually for the most part, but sometimes Snickers can be a bit of a bully. And I guess that's kind of why his personality clashes so much with Reese's personality, because Reese's is more likely to stand his ground and stand up for himself, whereas Simba will just be like, okay, I'm sorry, you want the vegetables, you can have the vegetables. Because he is definitely a vegetable stealer. If he steals vegetables from Simba, Simba will let him have it, and he'll come crying to me for more vegetables. If he were to steal vegetables from Reese's, Reese's will fight to get them back. Like, he will steal them back from him. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I still love him, though. He's a bit of a meanie, but he's still cute, so I still love him. Yeah. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this video. Look, you guys see that? This is why you don't pick up your pets when you're wearing black. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.